Okay, give me a second. There we go, that should work. Hello there everyone, and welcome to some more GRIME 2. First off, allow me to apologize for last time. Work and a few other things got in the way, and not only did I have to interrupt the stream way earlier than I originally planned to, I also was unable to stream at all for the duration of the weekend, so hopefully I can make it up to you all, as well as have a few surprises in store, but we'll talk about those when we get there. For now, back to GRIME 2. And I do believe that means I should also remember I should launch the game. One day I'll have everything prepared and set up. One day. Perhaps in the distant future. Still. How was everyone's day? For me it's been okay. The heat has definitely been giving me a little bit of a break. Not too much of it though. And it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there again later this week. Not looking forward to it. That's it. Let's hop on over to the game itself. There we go. Let us continue the adventure. Now last time I think we met a very interesting individual, if I do say so myself. Oh, what? Huh? What? What just happened? Wait, was I by any chance... Hold on. I think I know what happened. Was I by any chance taking damage the entire time I was in the spikes? Oh, sweet God. Where even was I? I was all the way down there. Oh my God, there. Okay, so I did a depth traversal there. Oh, you're still here. Nope. I was late on that. There we go. I might as well grab a heal, I guess. Okay, so now I'm over on this side. Make it there, then I'll swap over to that side, I think. Oh. Oh, are you kidding me? Careful. Where am I now? Now I'm over here. Wait, couldn't I have just went down all the way anyways? Ooh, I can maybe get that one though. Oh, come on, I should have grabbed that. This looks and smells like Silksong, but isn't Silksong. Correct, hello there is. This is GRIME 2, which I would say is quite different from Silksong. This is far closer to Dark Souls 2D than it is closer to Silksong. And the reason for that is that you have way more options that I'm making very poor use of right now. There we go. No, it's not quite a Metroidvania. There are some very distinct differences here. I had a weapon that I can actually advance with a little bit in the air, I think. Do I even have one? Maybe. Ooh. This one does advance me a little bit. Oh, come on! Okay, you know what? I'll just go up here and try the other way. That's fine, I guess. But yeah, the difference between this one and the Metroidvania. A Metroidvania resets a lot more things compared to a Souls-like. What I earn is mine to keep in this one. Oh, give me that core. Oh, you poor thing. Then again, I probably shouldn't say poor when my HP is so low. So I have to get all the way up there. Okay, one more should do it. Okay, time to activate the heal. Yoink the mold. I still don't know how to get in that tiny little gap there. Is that a red item that I can grab? Hold on. think that might be. Because the game does like to hide things. See ya, dude. Also, another difference from Metroidvanias, the inventory is a little bit different. In most Metroidvanias, you're kind of restricted in the weapons you have. In Souls-likes, you have a wide variety, which is the case here. Now, if I go here and then end up there, I can probably maybe make it over here. Okay, where am I on the map now? Okay, so I should be able to drop down and get the thing from here. Or not. Okay, so I cannot go there. I should, however... I see that there's a little something there, but I think it's in the other realm. Okay. Volatile mass upgraded. However, that doesn't give me what I want. How did I get back over here? Oh, did I just walk down? Yeah, I think it was as simple as me walking down. Or... was it the other way? Was it here? This happens when I don't play a game for a little bit. I get confused ever so slightly on the location of everything that's important. Ow! Got a little bit too confident there for my own good. Ow! This is not good. Ha! Game, that was dirty and you know it. For breathsmith, there's a light source. Only use currency. Yeah, what I need right now is not currency though, unfortunately. Yeah, that's on point. Okay. I better get it right this time. Or exactly that will happen. Ow. Okay, at least now I know I just have to get down here. Okay, still a ways away. Got that. I was late on that. Game, can you please stop spawning me on spikes? That would be so appreciated. If I could also stop meeting the spikes, that would be even more appreciated of myself. What? No, I'm sorry, what? Game? Okay, why couldn't I grab onto that? Do I have to perfectly make it the longest distance possible? Is that it? I was safe. Ah! Charging javelin simulated, yay. Now how did I die here? What stories can you tell me? Tell you one story of my creator and previous employer, first Smith Malhin. This tale is wholly my own, before I discovered the wondrous possibilities of adult breath. But any other story comes at a price. You must deliver me adult hearts of fallen and fascinating individuals. After experiencing their past thoughts and memories, I will tell you one of their final tales. Okay, tell me of the first myth. Wonderful, let us begin. Many cycles ago, out of nowhere and for no good reason, first Smith Malhin made a grand declaration. They were going to prove that they are the greatest artists among their first kin, but to do so they needed some help. Well, not help, they thought. Of course not. They're too capable an artist to need anything to make art. They could just use some assistance with taking care of all the boring and unimportant work. Small things they shouldn't be wasting their valuable time on anyway. So it all just made the most perfect of senses. Especially since, like all the big short first myths, they had plenty of followers eager to validate that kind of thinking. Carry on. And so, Malhin invited all of their followers to come and assist them with this incredible art project of theirs. They went on and on about how this piece was going to reinvent art and revolutionize everything and combine this thing with the thing to make the best thing. Oh, hello there, GRIME, how are you doing? Yes, it is a new model. I started using it ever since joining PG, which is the group that I'm currently part of. Along with Eris, Saint, Hestia and Karen. Eu sunt foarte bine și eu sunt foarte bine. I see you've been brushing up on your English a bit. Oh yeah, speaking of PG, here's one of the other members, Eris. GRIME is one of my good friends. They also happen to be Romanian, like myself, although they do live in the States currently. And they also happen to be captain of the Night Rain team that I'm part of. Oh, the stuff like that. They sure like talking a lot. Anyway, it was working. The followers were getting really excited for everything Malhin was describing. To them it all sounded incredible, and to be able to take part in making Malhin's dazzling vision come true, this was not an opportunity they could allow to slip. Did you tell me about the group and I'm just getting a moment forgetting about it? I might have mentioned it in passing without giving too many details to you and a few others of my close friends. But yeah, me officially joining is a more recent development, so to say. I'm not gonna say for how long I've been technically part of it, but when's the idle concept? We are not that type of group. You might get a karaoke every now and then if you're very lucky. No promises though. Then it also like incredible. Yep. And so work began on Malhin's grand design, an absurdly large and highly impractical thing. Simply for Ayers respectfully. Okay, I see ya. Well, truth is I don't really know to even describe what the Mach for Smith Malkin was going for, but that's not important for this tale. What is that over time, Malkin began to grow very, very frustrated. Respectfully, thanks. Yep, I agree. I am not gonna read that, I understood what you said though. Also, yeah, I don't swing that way either, so both of us are safe. Work was progressing at a decent pace, but the Smiths were staying far away from Malhin's very, very clear and highly specific instructions. Oh no. Straightforward instructions like everything should always flow beautifully, omnidirectionally, and sharp edges should always evoke a texture of dread. Your average artistly talk. But instead, not only did they fail to follow Malhin's instructions with the expected precision, but they did something even worse. They began modeling Malhin's vision by taking their own creative liberties. Never say never, right? No. It's a solid no in that direction. No, the statistics are definitely full absolute zero there. I'm sorry to disappoint any shippers. The statistics in that regard are zero. I cannot speak for GRIME, but I can speak for myself. The audacity. Malhin was doing all the work by having the vision. And here were these ungrateful Smiths stepping out of bonds doing vision stuff of their own. Why couldn't they just do exactly what I had eloquently explained to them, they thought. Are they breathless or something? What? Did the name change or is it just me? I'm pretty sure it was a 6-letter name a while ago. Am I going insane? Have I not been paying as much attention as I thought? Was looking in control of their art project. They stared at it and it was looking less and less like they were kinda somewhat imagined blurrily in their thoughts at one time. The truth was before them. It was undeniable. They could ignore it no longer. This was no longer just their project. It became disastrously a group project. Oh no. The horror. Which is the worst kind since it requires the sharing of credits and stuff like that. Yeah, no, now you call him Malkin. This son of a gun can't even remember the story of the guy who made him. This is like the Pope forgetting the name of Jesus Christ. Oh boy, oh boy. They began to hate the project. And, well, you can guess what ended up happening after that. They destroyed everything. So you are listening and put yourself in the mind of Malkin, as you should. Do this sort of thing. It is almost like the consumption of adult bread. By the way, either way, you are correct. First mate Malkin would not allow anyone but them to benefit from their project, their vision. Because the Pope just knows him as good old JC. And so they decided to destroy it all. Now far, far beyond Kankan, and the ruins of a vision are the ruins of a vision that no one could ever see. And that's the story. Please clap. Yeah, sure. Ah, yes, thank you, thank you. You should have. Now there's many more where that's from, but I need inspiration, foundations of truth. Deliver me the adult breaths, or at hearts of the fallen and fascinating individuals. I don't have anything. I'll leave for now, good sir. Oh. This is just a shortcut back here. So, I defeated the beast. Wait. Where directly above us? Wait, didn't I? Isn't this the thing here that I destroyed? Or am I supposed to report to his master, not him? Let's try that. Okay, that way. Well, that was highly inefficient. Nope. There we go. Like I will clap. I don't know, that'd be pretty awkward in the office. No, he has to clap for me specifically, it's fine. The rest of you don't need to clap unless you actually felt like clapping. Okay, so I can grow yet again. I won't yet. I do have some more. Charging Javelin. The first enemy hit and burst after a delay. The wall damage is dealt in the last second. Is added to the explosion. Okay. Oh yeah, so I do have to return here. What do you mean too late? Alice, did you actually clap while in the office? The artisan. Like one of these guys might be what I need. And what if? I mean, I'm not stopping. What if? I mean, I'm not stopping you, I'm just curious. Okay, sir, I would highly request that you give me this. Hell to the yes. Blood metal scythe. Stacking effect to the enemy increases the damage taken by that enemy. So, now... Okay, this feels different. Wait, did I want to give up my daggers? There we go. That's the setup I want. Definitely a lot more damage on this. Also, now I should be able to warp here, so... let's go back home and upgrade the weapon, shall we? Hello there, good sir. Yes, I would like to enhance this. Okay, I can take it no further until I find some of those ratings. Fair enough. I do wonder how much damage it will actually end up dealing. I can't wait to test that. Right. Okay, so I have to remember I need to discover both of these things. The seals. I need to discover all the ones that allow for area warp, not just the area map, before I start teleporting around. Up. Hello there. The Great Blade Preacher is gone. Excellent work. After seeing how you absolutely obliterated my guards, I knew you could do it. Well, don't let me keep you waiting. The lift to the right will take you to the blacksmith. I hope whatever it is you wanted to see them for is worth all this effort. Indeed, quite a lot of work just to see that blacksmith, isn't it? Yes. Anyway, we are an honorable for smith, which honors their promises. Go to the right. One of our newly made pitcher guards will take you below to meet the blacksmith. Okay then. However, I do believe I also, before I go there, I think I also found, yeah, something of someone's. Rather, someone of someone's. Hello there. Here you go. Ah, how terrible. Look at those hideous scabbards they had piercing the body I so dutifully made for them. Thank you, Smith, for ending the shame this one has brought to my work, with their constant abuse of it. Here's your reward. Now leave us be, before someone thinks we know a brute like you. I wonder if adding the breath may produce a more respectful smith, like those Burton smiths. Perhaps something worth exploring with the nail gladders. I do have some more equipment, or rather yellow stuff, so... Trigger bombs, celebration bells. This one don't touch it, too dangerous to sell. Incredible Matt Smith had actually dyed his clothing with paint made out of Starmire's rusting mud. I also want the axe. Lies in front of the player. Number of charges available. Carried from a different celestial body, this strange weapon appears to somewhat resemble a Lahavis, though it is clearly not. Now let me just see how this looks. Ooh, I like the plume on it. And the hair. Oh, hold on. There we go. Hello? I see multiple levels that I have not accessed yet. I'm hoping I may get to do that at some point. Oh. Your Gog. You're small. Funny. Haha. Manzil, yes, they only send small snitted for big work. Are they funny? or stupid? I think funny, because work always done. Shame to leave. Malek too nice. Had much fun in dungeon. Almost want to stay. You're the Blades? How do you know Manzil? I think it called longtime friend. They broke me a few times. Was much impressed. You're the bladesmith? Yes, best job. Make weapons, smoke breath. The customer pay for breath. Take this. Oh. Guess back to work, eh? Not ink. Siblings' best work. Oh well. Oh. Hi there. I see Malik has been treating you well, even feeding your expensive addiction. You will do the same if you want your Gork help. Well done, Smitted. I would shower you with praise, but unfortunately this won't hold for much longer. And I think a reward is very much in order. Come back home as soon as you can. Very well. Great, we'll be waiting for you, so do hurry up. Before I go, tell my sign, the store is theirs. Running store too boring. Oh. Ow. Okay, so now they have turned hostile against me. Good to know. Oh, this is a different path. Hello there. You gotta get me out of here. I can't take it anymore. Scaplock prisoner. I'm sorry, did someone try to... I think someone's trying to off-screen me. I better be very careful with when I get out of this dialogue box. They come here just to encourage me to stew and sculpt. I don't want to sculpt or paint or stew. Not stew. I think I might be hungry. My calling is being a really scary Smirre with a sword in their face that no one is gonna mess with. But everyone in this frail damn town keeps acting like there's a immature phase or something. No one gets me here. Pisses me off. How do I get you out is the question. There's two of them. I'm so gonna die here. Okay, so I'm back here. Hi. What happened? Why isn't he go with you? It was Mansell. They sent the smith, and I imagine they used a very powerful breathwave to get here and Gog out. I do not think they would go this far to avoid a confrontation with me. So it's true. What here Gog discovered with the Great Blade. It's something related to Goel, yes. You see, Mansell is back on the hunt. Smith, the fact that you are here makes me suspect you are not aware of Mansell's plan to break out the Breathsmith. I had my suspicions. With that in mind, perhaps you are yet to be fully on board with whatever it is their plan is. Mansell avoids me, but it seems they have a role for you to play. I advise you not to aid them further. What is Mansell after? I'm not sure what it is they tell themselves. My guess is vengeance. The problem isn't vengeance, mind you. Sometimes someone does something very, very bad and they must pay for it. But Mansell's vengeance is old, very old. There comes a time when you have done more harm than good, to everyone, including yourself. Who is Goel? They are a relic of a distant past, best left alone, forgotten. You know, you're probably just piquing their curiosity talking like that. Look, Smith, all I know is that Goel appeared in one shift all of a sudden, wreaked chaos throughout the world. And then, just as suddenly as they appeared, they disappeared. This was very, very long ago. Mansell is just as likely to be chasing someone that simply no longer exists. About the Smith in the prison. Victims of Goel, from when they attacked Kankan many cycles ago. Those blades Goel uses, we have not been able to remove them. They take root in the Smith, meddling with their breath, changing them. We keep them locked until, hopefully one shift, they can be cured. Okay. Honestly, I'm inclined to believe them. Five health is so little though. Do I really want health? I mean, probably at some point, maybe. I seem to remember even the first game I played without leveling health. Much if at all. I'll just go with dexterity for now. However, I'm curious what Mansell wants, so... Wait, actually, before that, I should go and tell the guy that he now owns the shop. Just gonna go my way over there. Where's your friends? Blade rot. Blade root. Bastion. Yeah, so the shop is yours now. I knew it, they really loved me. They were just testing me all this time. Training. The humiliation, it was just to humble me. I see now, master, I see what you wanted me to see. You were right all along. I'll make you proud. This will be the best store. I mean, you probably should get a few more items, just putting that out there. And maybe make them a bit cheaper. I really don't know who has all of that cash. Divine Deliverer. The bracelet is in the porcelain floor, where I can find it. Oh yeah, you're the upgrade guy. Breadcrumbs. Wait, what? Harass and nail graders, I knew it. They sold me idle breath. If anyone hears this, they'll start worrying that their next dropout delivery will dropkick them on arrival. Let's get rid of those dropouts before they're discovered. Listen, don't tell anyone, it will ruin me. Actually, wait, you already managed to fight off one of them. Listen, if you can take care of them, I will reward you for your repair. And drop pot container bring me with its contents. Starting with this one, let me open it for you. You beautiful, gracious smithy, they can recognize a great deal when they spot it. There. Mystery contents. Chain Javelin X5. Oh. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that there's a lot of those things to be found. Okay, so let's weigh my options. I can go back to the area that I didn't really explore here. Which definitely has something over there for me. I think that's exactly what I'll be doing, actually. Well, time to go to prison. Except this time I'm going to visit, to properly explore all of its contents. Oh. Oh, hey there. You must be new. You're nothing to worry about, friend. Everyone here is like super nice. I thought I didn't need any help too, but they really helped me out here. I never really gave this painting thing an honest chance. Maybe I just didn't want to do it because everyone else was doing it. Maybe I was scared of not being as good as everyone else. But I was so wrong. This painting thing is super easy. Check this out. Pretty good, eh? Sure. I knew it. I'm gonna be so good, I'll probably get to make my own smithed. Thanks, friend. Now I gotta get back to it. There's plenty more where that came from. It's an artist's first drawing. But I can see there was a bit of soul put into that. Okay, multiple things happened there and I panicked way too hard. No, I mean, you'll be seeing me a lot. Oh, hi. Okay, I forgot. The parry's pretty good. As long as I can nail them. Okay. Ow! Why did I walk into that? Okay, at least got the counter down. Wait, actually... Okay, so it's not in here. Must be something over there then, I think. Wrong button. Excuse you? I forgot I can just do that, okay. Fair enough. Wait, so... Huh? How do I get in here? No, there has to be something hidden here, right? I guess there really isn't anything, or I just can't see it. Okay, the prison vacation lasted way less than I expected it to. Okay, I guess we will see what the plan is. I suppose. Let's go back to the house. So, welcome back, our new and very impressive member. Capable and disciplined, what more could anyone ask for? Or if you could handle the sort of fights you did, but I knew you could do it. I have a sense for potential and you're near brimming with it. You didn't mention my task involving fights, did you know? Of course. If all I wanted was a simple delivery, I could have gotten a drop bot. I knew First Mate Malek had Yergog, and that they would be expecting me to come for them. I couldn't have known just how much fighting there would be, but you handled it all even better than I could have expected. Anyway, I would say you've earned a promotion of sorts and the right to hear the whole truth. But first things first, your reward. Manzil's Breath Crown. A Breath Crown. This complex sigil can modify the behaviors of breath, tweaking and maximizing its yield. Basically, it will improve your ability to mend your body using breath. And it can be further enhanced by breath weaves. That would be us. I hope this reward is to your liking, and it will prove very useful for your next task. Which brings us to, what is it exactly that we are working towards here? Simply put, we are on a hunt. You are clearly too freshly made to have heard of this thing we are hunting. But it is the most evil, vile, rusted monster there is. It once rampaged throughout the world. Suddenly and for no reason it just began destroying everything. Damage was especially worse here. They brought this whole place down to the mud. This used to be Manzil's entire... We all got hit hard there. It doesn't matter how hard. You don't believe that, but fine. I agree with Fleur, and wish to clarify I was not hit by anyone. Ha! Go ahead, dumb. Disagree. Me and Sib, we're only here because we weren't home when the monster attacked. The destruction. That is why there are so few of us inked. That's why... No more Sib. This miserable, uncaring monster we are after. It has a name. Goel. At the heart of their frenzy, they disappeared without a trace many, many cycles ago. I believe they must have been weakened, but not defeated. They are now biding their time somewhere, hiding. Hiding like a coward, as if we'll simply forget all they did. After all it has done, that thing doesn't deserve to exist. And no one is safe until it is finally destroyed. Mansell has been searching for them, for a sure way to defeat them ever since. And then, Yergog recently discovered a lead on the components for a suitable weapon. That lead is probably why Malik imprisoned Yergog. They're protecting Goel. How could they? Oh, don't be so paranoid. For Smith, Malik had a perfectly good reason to imprison Yergog for making that deal with the Great Blade. Yes, you're right. Of course. No worries, I had fun with Malik and Pupil. Move on, back to weapon. So here deal, I need 3 parts. Each part is someone's head. Ow. I probably want to keep head, so I expect to fight for it. That's a lot of head tearing. Artist law putting important thing in heads. What can do? They should be here, here, and here. This is enough info to find parts, but if you want to know more, talk to me after. Too dangerous for anyone but me to search for gold. That is why I need someone capable to get these parts while I'm away. And despite their appearance, Yergog is no fighter. I like relax, fight too much effort. You've proven there is no one among us better than you for this. I said before that nothing grounds one better than having a purpose. So, how does saving the world sound? It won't be easy, but everyone here will help. Help make sure you're the strongest you can be, strong enough to do this. So, would you like to join us on this hunt? Yeah, sure. Agreed, White. A hunt sounds lovely. Thanks, Marach. Glad to have you with us. It is the most progress we've ever made. We are so close to that rusted Mansell, we just dumped a whole lot of information. We just dumped a whole lot of information on them. It is probably a good time for a break. Right, that's fair. I'll be leaving soon to continue my search, so before I go, if I hadn't said it before, thank you. Together, we'll save everyone. Oh. Hey, I'm here. Just adjust the things. There we go. So, that was a lot, right? Still sure you want to do this? Has nothing to do with you. You barely know us, barely know anything if we're being honest. You could just mock right off, do your own thing somewhere. Maybe do a fight off with some loveless or faceless or something, I don't know. Point is, you don't have to just make someone else's goal your own. It's totally fine not to care about any of this goal business. So I'm asking again, are you sure you want to help do this? I don't know. Then you are not thinking right. We are not helping them. You are letting them help us. There is only one answer to that delicious offer. Why? I don't get it at all. Well, fine, whatever, it's your call, I guess. If you got any more questions on where to find those 3 parts, go talk to your GOG. In the meantime, I'll go scout ahead for some more precise info. I'll start with Blade Garden. Come find me there when you're ready. Yes, small smitten. What are you? Ha, silly. You know what your gog is. You break great blade in Kankan. We look alike, no? Used to be a Lahulist. Fighting in Blade Garden was fun, but had enough. Blades, breathsmithing is better. Much more lazy. Also lost bet and had to change our moniker to Year. Was very funny. But also made other Ur very angry. Had to leave. Was still funny, would do again. About the 3 parts. Ask Little Smitten. About the Quad Blade. Quad Blade in Blade Garden. It is Honing Beast, one of 2. Oh. Honing Beasts like fight, to hone Smithed in combat. You will like. Lavabeasts challenge Quad Blade for honing, but Lavabeasts never last long. A little honing done when broken. Ha. Blade Garden is far deep near bottom, but there are at least many ways to get to it. Okay. What's a breathsmith? Not good at this explaining thing. Breathsmith guide breath when it shape physical stuff. Can make breath grow rock into statue instead of have to sculpt it, understand? Master was better with this tall stuff. Big fella. Biggest fella I've ever seen. Has big as smarts too. Too bad they are in another world. Interesting detail. About the forged anvil. It is in direct bound on top of big anvil knight. Carefully don't squash you. They strongest of forged army, made by firstsmiths to fight frails. Don't expect it to simply hand head over. But who know? Scabbard back at Kankan cared little for head. Ha. Dragbook under this place. Easy to find. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Still have the last one to ask about. About the Frail Horn. Frails had this thing come out of head like horns. You're going to need this thing. But after a war with firstsmiths, all Frails gone. Don't know where. Maybe Frail Horn broken off in war, left behind, taken by worshippers. Hunch is Hand Temple for your dot. Should be close. Start there. Horn probably in hidden path under. If anywhere, entrance would be to left. Close to big mudfall. Oh. Breath Crown. You can now equip Breath Crowns to modify the effects of your heal. Manzil's Breath Crown becomes an instant heal while also granting some paint. Oh. That's pretty good actually, I think. Breath Crowns can be further enhanced by the sibs. Is immediate while also granting some paint. Beta Manzil's Breath Crown, which was woven and designed by Frail Mara, as she sought to flatter one of her sisters. Okay. Okay, so those are more items. Hans Breath Crown. Okay, so I see a few more options here. At least 4 more. Effectiveness. Okay. And I think I need one of those things that I saw at the other merchant. So one is directly down. There's over here and the other's over here. did make it at some point here, but I don't have any map of that place. Okay. What do we have here? You displace the forge. The broken remnants of the first army are here. And they attack all who come near, with the ferocity of someone who's protecting something. I mean, that sounds like the place I want to be at, so... Underheads. Did that move? That's a giant wall. Oh! Not gonna lie, that's not the move I was expecting you to do from that angle. Oh, what's this? I suppose this is the point where the game opens up quite a fair bit. Fatal danger ahead, stop. Okay. Wait. Okay. That goes nowhere. This apparently is gonna test my skill a fair bit. Okay. Luscious Mara Strand. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, I like the scythe a lot. Oh. Oh, this is an elevator, okay. So perhaps a shortcut for later? Oh, I don't think I've been here though, so that might be a good place to search. Oh, and they also dropped the shiny, okay. Oh, we have hands. So there was a short checkpoint here, which is to where exact? Oh. Hello there. Oh. Yoink. Hold on. Did I see some red there? Yes. Which means there's something above, most likely. No, I think exploring down that way is where I want to be right now. What the heck is that? Ow. Okay, so I do have to counter it. Ow! Son of a... I dealt damage to it. Do I have to completely break it? Hold on, I think I'm figuring this out. I think I know how to handle this. No, I cannot figure it out. At least not yet. And the game hasn't explained it, so I assume I'm missing some mechanics. Okay, let's teleport somewhere else. Oh. Yeah, there does seem to be something over there. And this is the Temple of Hands. Oh. As always, that same stupid question. Fairly a dot. You're not tired of making the same art over and over again. Words uttered by the smug, fickle artists who do not know true love. For when you love something, you never tire of it. You keep discovering it anew and fall in love with it again. For, as I watch my fingers spread, then clench into a fist, I see endless gestures, shapes, potential. All hidden away in this divine design, this puzzle box, simple yet brilliantly complex. Oh, I know you. Okay, so there you make sense. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely going to the Temple of Hands, I think. Which apparently is Yardat. What do we have here? Purple. Rift Diver's Hands. Hold on. Rift Diver's Hands. Burst Dash applies a tune in stacks and its damage is increased. After obtaining a sample, a taste, the handprint can begin to grasp its shape. Drying and hardening, it has been elevated from a tool for creating art onto the artwork itself. Oh, this. Where does this take me? Paint Reef. Reef Diver's Chest. Burst Dash Apply. I'm curious how this looks. I need to dash to use that and I cannot get up there. Oh dear god, that's a lot of loot and I'm suddenly a lot more worried about this entire location than I previously was. Dregberg. Okay. Oh. Wait. Ow. Oh. Okay. How far in are we going exactly? Oh, hi. Move one nail. Careful, littles. Yes, very good, little. Slow down, you'll fall. Oh, I do not feel good about this. Oh. Who let us smith it in? Forged pebble. Listen, just no trouble. No break, any force. Anything, understand? This all important. Protect everyone. Even you, clueless smithed. But... you know what? I'm gonna try. Keyword is try. And listen to you. Hello? Oh, hi. Wait, hold on a color. You do not look very forged. Are you a new kind of forged, like littles? Sure? Gee, Anvil sure improved since making the littles. Strange they went for something so smithed-like. Oh, apologies, I didn't mean to suggest. I mean, you look great. Oh, I'm sorry, that was rude of me. Long Mara Strand. Oh, thank you. I found this near the stone wall barrier. Please accept this as an apology. I feel so bad for everything that I'm about to do to this place. Burst jump. Hold W to charge. One full charge first place to perform a powerful upwards jump. Oh. Okay. Oh, that unlocks so many things now. Oh. Oh. I keep forgetting I'm not invulnerable when I use the molds. That's on me. Also, oh dear god, that was a long way ago. I should have broken the wall. I so should have broken the wall instead of being a dum-dum. Again, now I get to find out what the other path was. Now last time I think I went... down. So now let's go up. Wait. Oh, that unlocked it. Okay. So I have a shortcut to that place. And... wait. I cannot interact with that. Noted. So far, green has been dashes. Okay, that's too far. Actually, hold on a second. There we go. Good amount of bread there. Okay, now I have the chance to see what's down here. Look what it did. Look at all that paint from the reef. This is what the wall is protecting from. For everyone's sake, stay away. So the mimics are of the paint. Oh, and it shows me the locations of the things, I believe. You went inside the hand paint. Sealed hand paint. You're not smitted, just in smitted shape. Formless! I really don't want to harm any of these. I'm so hoping the game doesn't make me harm them. I know I swung at them just now, but listen, I had my reasons. Oh. Okay, new prey found. Oh, I guess that was just my grave, pretty much. Okay, fair enough. What the? Okay, I think I can cheese you like this. Okay, you can do that. Noted. Yeah, maybe I should wait for a bit of stamina. Ooh, galloping drop pod container. Okay. Oh. That's the wrong side to be on. Although there is something above. Oh. Hold on. Yoink. Oh, I was expecting you to get stunned so I can get the mold and do some funny business. Apparently that was not the case. That was not in the cards. Oh. Okay. Unknown territory, here I come. There we go. Now that was what I expected to happen. Oh, you are different. Okay, if I can reflect that, you're not really a problem. And hey, now I can have the map of this place. Berg. So that's the first one. The second one should be somewhere around here-ish. That's a death mark, that's where I died last time. Oh. I saw you. Aha! What secrets do I have here? Okay. Oh, I'm getting close to one of the big objectives. Alrighty then. Nothing to be too scared of, hopefully. What? Okay. Yoink. Okay, that was a shortcut apparently. Or the way forward. Who knows with this game. This is a problem. Oh! Okay, did not expect that. Ah, and I'm all the way back here. Again. Got that. So this one's somewhere in this area? Or here? Perhaps? It's really to say anymore. The problem is if I teleport away from here, I'll have to go all the way to this again. And I don't want that. Oh. There we go. Properly cracked to pieces. Oh, what? Okay. What? The shield is a counter. Ow! Okay. Alright. Ouch. So the way I see it, I either continue mopping about until I find the waypoint. Sorry, the seal. Or the area teleport. I go back and defeat that gauntlet of a boss, or I look for a component, which is probably gonna be a boss. An even harder one. I got my work cut out for me, that's for sure. However, I will be ending the stream here today, since I do have quite a few things planned for tomorrow. It's gonna be a busy day. And, a small little detail, tomorrow, hold on, let me just swap on over to this. There we go. Tomorrow, I will be starting my playthrough of Gothic Remake. Now, if you know anything about me, I adore the Gothic series for a variety of reasons, all of which you'll be able to hear very, very soon with examples front and center to the screen. Expect me to yap a lot, expect me to have both an excellent time and also be very, very lost, because it's been years and Gothic is not holding your hand. Gothic is gonna slap it away if you reach too much. And I've been known to reach a little bit too far for my skill level every now and then. Gothic is the game that taught me where the limit of my reach is. So that it's gonna be a fun time. I also know that the remake has some content that's been either cut from the original game and brought back, or brand new content, like completely brand new, made by the studio that made the remake. So I'm looking forward to all of that. I can't wait to see how I mess it all up one way or the other. Or break the game. That's something that always happens at some point, somehow. But yeah, without any further ado, thank you all for watching, and let's see if I can find someone to raid. Since it has been a while, might as well. Let's see who is doing stuff. Let's see. Let me just check real quick. I do have a few options. Question is, what would all of you like to see? We could go for some Monster Hunter Wilds. Or for some Pokemon Emerald version. I've heard interesting stuff about Pokemon Emerald. Oh, wait. Someone just started and they're gonna be playing Elden Ring. Okay, you know what? I've never raided this person, I don't think so. But I have seen them around a lot. They have a pretty nice model. And they're gonna be playing Elden Ring for the first time. So, you know what? Let's raid Poseidon Mythos. Not to be confused with Bell Mythos. Despite the last name, they have absolutely no relationship to each other other than both being based on Greek gods. So, very, very different. Please do not get them mixed up. Even so, let me just pick this. How did this work again? There we go. That's the rating. Some Mythos. Yeah, I'm just gonna be starting off the raid. Once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my pain and suffering, my exploits, my enthusiasm with the game. And I shall see you all hopefully tomorrow when we begin a brand new journey. A very interesting journey, a very difficult one, but rewarding nonetheless. Until then, see you all later. Good night, everyone.